Honorable Dr. Ato Forson. Ghana is blessed to have that guy. Correct, solid guy. He understands finance. See the work he has done with the city. Yeah, people say that it's because of the world, whatever. But in terms of the gains Ghana has gained, most African countries and most other countries have not been able to gain that. And when you even look at the performance of the city, it's not just performing well against the dollar, it is performing well against the euro and the pound and all other currencies. So it tells you that there are a lot of things that the guy is doing well here. And for me, one of the things that he said during this mid-year budget review, I'll be playing it for you to listen. But if you listen to him, you realize the guy really understands what he's talking about. Listen, then after that, I'll share my view.
Right, Honorable Speaker. To curb this unfortunate development, President John Dramani Mahama has directed that beginning today, 24th of July 2025, no contract awarded by government, irrespective of source of funding, should be denominated in foreign currency. Mr. Speaker, we also want to use this opportunity to remind the public that per the Foreign Exchange Act 2006 at 723, companies, institutions, and individuals are prohibited from pricing, advertising, receipting, or making payment for goods and services in foreign currencies in Ghana without prior written approval from the Bank of Ghana. Right, Honorable Speaker.
Fantastic. People will say this one, what is it? What he's trying to do after stabilizing our currency is trying to rebuild the trust that people were losing in our currency. Because people were losing trust in our currency, people were now pricing in USD, people were now awarding contracts in USD, people were now advertising in USD. So what he's trying to do is to bring legal policy or to reinforce the legal regime to help protect the city after doing a lot of monetary policy and a lot of fiscal policy, which is superb because your sovereignty is guaranteed in your currency. So any country whose currency does not have value, your sovereignty is weak. And the value of every country is in the strength of its currency. Because your currency is the measure of your economic value as a country. And I'm glad with the work this guy is doing and trying to restore confidence in the city. I have always said that if government is able to stabilize the currency, government is able to improve security, that people can move in and out of Ghana and move around either in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night, and they know they are safe, nobody will harm them. That's a plus. And worst case scenario, when there is even a crime, there is proper law and order. They will properly investigate it and bring the people to book and punish the people severely to the extent that nobody can even come and plead for them. If we are able to do that, people will be afraid to even attack somebody or to commit crime. By so doing, in terms of security, you improve the security in your nation. Apart from that, when you also improve the ease of doing business, so when people go to government agencies, institutions to register or to process anything that they need, how quick is that? If government is able to do that, if government is also able to improve the road network. So in this budget, Ato Forson also mentioned that there will be money allocated towards the big push to be able to construct or to rebuild our major roads. So Kumasi to Accra, Accra to Takoradi, Accra to Ho, Accra to Eastern region, and even Kumasi to the Northern region. If we're able to build proper road infrastructure, and the government can also guarantee proper and sustainable electricity and water to all places and new sites, road, water, and the government can also make available hospitals and schools, and the government goes ahead to reformat our educational curricula so that we include more of entrepreneurship, more of science and technology, more of industrialization and manufacturing, more of integrity from the early childhood education, more of people's people's allegiance and commitment towards their nation. If government is able to do this and goes ahead to also punish corrupt officials who the things that is supposed to be used, or resources that is supposed to be used for the benefit of the whole nation, they want to appropriate it for their personal selfish gains and interests. If government is able to crack the whip and make a scapegoat of those persons, so that corruption is also reduced drastically. If government is able to do that, and government also goes ahead to encourage encourage private companies to be able to manufacture the goods and the services that we need, like food, clothing, and shelter, the things that we eat, the things that we wear, things that we will use to construct our houses. If the government is able to help private organizations to be able to produce and manufacture them and process them in Ghana, we are creating employment for the youth. Because anything you import from another country, you are helping create employment for those countries. One other thing is also our land system. If government can properly document all the land and the proper ownership, and also in terms of transferring land or buying land from one person to another, if government can sanitize that system, that you can easily buy land and follow the proper procedure and register it and pay the right owner, or you can even check online to know the right owner of any particular land before you go ahead and make payment, and you can easily transfer, and that system is also sanitized. If government is able to do all these things, there will be value in the country. The country will do well. Youth will get work to do. Our currency will do well. We will gain respect at the international level. So please, the good work that Ato Forson and his team, they are doing in terms of the currency, and even with now the gold board and all that, trying to make sure that we are involved and we regulate the trading or the buying and selling of our gold, especially on the international market, so that we can bring the foreign currency that we need. I've even said that going forward, the time has come that Ghana must begin to trade its gold and its cocoa in Ghana city, so that people would bring their dollars and come and look for Ghana cities to buy, so that the Ghana cities will have value. So all these things are things we need to do. I mean, a lot of people know what it takes to make Ghana a better place, but the commitment. So I'm glad when I see people like Ato Forson and his team do this and show a lot of commitment and put their personal interest somewhere just to try to push national development. It excites me a lot. It really excites me. My name is Justice the General. As for me, I'm here to do my best to share what I know. You to try to do your best, be a good citizen. When something is good, let's all support it, let's all praise it. When it's bad, let's all condemn it, regardless of whether we benefit from it or not, whether it is our party or it is not our party, because we are the people who build Ghana. Nobody will come and build Ghana for us. And we must also regulate people who come in Ghana and live out of Ghana. How do people get our birth certificate? How do people get the Ghana card? How do people get Ghana passport? All those institutions must be properly sanitized, so that we give those things to the people who are proper Ghanaians, and for outsiders who want to be Ghanaian, who want to be citizens of Ghana, there should be a proper, clear pathway for them to be citizens, and there should be law and order, and our borders must also be secured. If a government is committed in doing these things, there is no way that the nation will not do well. It's not possible. So that Ghana will continue to be the beacon of hope and will continue to be the envy of nations in Africa and the world. You can leave your comment, you can share, and together let's try and see whether we can help build a better Ghana. Justice the General. I'm out. Bye-bye.